In today's video, we're going to be talking about breaking the government contracting code using the Osdbu. We're going to cover what is the Osdbu, why do they matter, who should you be talking to, when should you be talking to them, and how they can benefit you. If you're new to the channel, my name is Desmond Acha, founder of USA Contract Solutions, where we specialize in helping businesses win government contracts. If you need help with government contracts, we can definitely help you. So click the link in the description below and schedule a call with myself or my team, and let's help you win some government contracts. So the first thing, what is the Osdbu, right? So Osdbu stands for Office of Small Disadvantaged Business Utilization, right? Again, Osdbu stands for the Office of Small Disadvantaged Business Utilization. Essentially, their job is to help small businesses do business with their agency, right? Every federal agency has the Osdbu office. Literally, every federal agency has an office called the Office of Small Disadvantaged Business Utilization, where their sole purpose, their sole existence is to help businesses like yourself do business with their agency, right? So you need to first figure out exactly what agency you want to do business with, and then find the Osdbu office and go reach out to them and start developing a relationship, right? So the second question is, why do the Osdbu matter, right? They matter because they're specifically there to help you do business with your organization, right? The Osdbu's job is inward facing and outward facing. Inward facing meaning that their job is to attract small businesses to their organization, right? Like, hey organization, here's some qualified small businesses right here that can support you, so do business with them. On the same token, their job is to say, hey small businesses, come to business with my agency. You see what I'm saying? So one job is to attract small businesses, the other job is to say, hey agency, spend money with these small businesses, right? So which leads me to the third question, who should you be talking to when you go to the Osdbu? Well, the Osdbu, they have these people called the small business specialists, right? The small business specialist's job is also inward facing and outward facing, meaning that is to attract small businesses to the organization and to also help the organization do business with those small businesses, right? You're gonna find a lot of these small business specialists at the different events. They're literally there at outreach events, right? They're there to say, hey, come to business with our organization, right? On the same token, they're there to say, hey agency, here's some qualified businesses, do business with them, right? So when you reach out to the Office of Small Disadvantaged Business Utilization, ask for the small business specialist. Now this individual is going to essentially make sure that you're a good fit for the organization. So you want to ask for capability briefing. Say, hey listen, my name is Desmond with ABC Company. The reason I'm reaching out is because based on my market research, you guys buy our products and services. So I wanted to reach out to request a capability briefing to demonstrate my value to your organization, right? Now they're going to take your meeting because their job is literally to talk to you. So they get paid by talking to you, right? Essentially, like, their job is to talk to as many small businesses as possible. So don't be surprised if they keep having meetings with you over and over and over again, because that's their job. So go to them and say, hey listen, this is who we are. I did my market research. I can support your agency in this capacity. Here's my capability statement. If you were me, who would you be talking to, right? Let them, say, you know what, you are a good fit for our organization. Here, talk to Susie over here. She's the program manager. Or talk to this contract specialist, right? Or talk to this contracting officer. Or better yet, talk to this company because this company has a large contract and we're constantly buying from them. So if you go to them to become a subcontractor, you're gonna get a better chance of winning the contract that way as being a subcontractor, right? The fourth question is, when should you reach out to the Osdbu, right? After you've really developed your capability statement, right? Literally figure out what your value proposition is. Do the market research to ensure that your value proposition is needed in this organization, so that when you do go there, they accept your message because you are talking to the right people, right? You should present a great capability briefing, right? Your statement to the perfect small business specialist. They're gonna introduce you to somebody that can better assist you. You see what I'm saying? Because you did your market research before talking to them. The problem is, people reach out to random agencies and then they say, hey, can I get a meeting? They get the meeting and then they say, well, this is the wrong agency. We don't buy what you sell. You see what I'm saying? So save yourself the headache. Go do some market research, find the agency that buys that particular product or service, and then go to the small business specialist office and now demonstrate your capabilities, and then you'll be able to now meet the right people there. I'm going to show you in a second, right? And the last question is, how is the Osdbu going to benefit you, right? It's going to benefit you tremendously because the small business specialist, that office, they're your biggest advocate, right? Let's say there's a contract set aside, or it's a contract that's on the forecast list, right? It's not yet set aside. You reach out to the agency, hey agency, I'm a women-owned business. We provide X, Y, and Z services. I found this contract. It's a new requirement. Could you set this aside for women-owned businesses? That way I can win this contract and provide you, a great value proposition, right? Well, guess what? They can do that or they cannot do that, right? But imagine if you spoke to the small business specialist and say, hey, small business specialist, I'm looking at this contract right here. I can definitely do it. Could you help me get this set aside for small businesses, right? Now that small business specialist becomes your advocate because she's gonna go back to the agency and say, hey, agency, I have this client right here. They're super qualified, right? What are your plans for this contract right here? Do you plan on setting this contract aside for women-owned businesses, right? Like, what's your strategy for buying these products and services? Because I have capable companies right here that can do it. Now the small business specialist influences the decision makers, right, to set a contract aside for you. Now you now respond to that contract and it's a slam dunk because you are leveraging these tools that you have available for you, right? And you should always follow back up with the Osdbus because their job is to help you. So let them know that they're doing a good job because they never get any feedback, right? Give them feedback. Literally become your best friend because their job is to help you navigate their agency, okay? Now, let me jump on the screen share right now, right? Hey, real quick, please like the video. I'm begging you, just please like the video. It takes literally 3 seconds to do. Look at that, you're already done. Thank you very much. Just press the like button right there. Like the video. Thank you. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Acquisitions.gov right now. Acquisitions.gov right here. You're gonna scroll down and simply click procurement forecast list, right? When you come down here, let's say let's go to right here, procurement forecast list. Let's do a small business, right? Under the small business tab, you're gonna see that you come down here. Let's say your agency is Department of Justice, right? Just click right here, small business Department of Justice, click this right there. It takes you right to where? Office of Small Disadvantaged Business Utilization. That's the Osdbu's page, right? You can now scroll down right there and learn more. Look at that, there's the phone number, right? Bob is the leadership role person. You can actually find an email somewhere in here to now email them and start building that relationship with them, right? You wanna come here and say, doing business in the Department of Justice. Click that right there. Now it brings you here. They tell you exactly what you need to do. And you can probably find an email to contact right now somewhere in here. Let's see, but there's the phone. I would just call them right there. I wanna find somebody's email. Contact, there you go. You contact them. These are different people. Let's find the small business representative, right? Perfect. Meet with the small business specialist. Click that right there, right? Now it comes here. It says vendor. Look at that. Ooh, perfect email. For Osdbu contact email. For Osdbu contact, you may email this person, right? Look at that. We just found the Osdbu right there, right? So you email this individual right there, right? That's Carrie, right? Email this individual right there and say, hey, Carrie, my name is Desmond Archer with ABC Company. The reason I'm reaching out is we specialize in X, Y, and Z services in this region right here. Based on our market research, you buy what we sell. I would love to have a capability briefing you and your organization to see how we can support your mission. When can we discuss? That's your email you send. Send the email, right? They'll respond, say, hey, let's talk on this date. You show up on the Zoom call, you have a great capability briefing. With the capability briefing, demonstrate your value. You ask them, hey, issue with me, who would you be talking to, right? They're gonna tell you who you need to be talking to. Then from there, you just follow up, and obviously pursue contracts in that organization, right? Now, a great way to actually make sure you crush, your capability briefing, right, is also go find contract opportunities, okay? Now, you wanna find the forecast list, right? Let's download the Excel sheet. Let's download that one. Right? You want to put up the Excel spreadsheet, which is right there, right? Now on this Excel spreadsheet, you can obviously have different opportunities on here, right? So go to this spreadsheet right here and see what contracts that you can do. Let's say the district support services, right? To be determined after market research. Look at the sole source contracts right there. You can literally just go through this list right here and see what opportunities really interest you, right? And then on top of that, when you find a contract you can do, right? Copy the name. And then during the meeting with the small business specialist, say, hey, I'm looking at this particular contract right here. What are your thoughts, right? How should I go about pursuing this particular contract? If you actually scroll back, let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, so this is formatted terribly, right? But if you see right there, they have the emails right there for the point of contacts, right? So email them, right? Say, hey, based on the forecast, I see an opportunity I can pursue. I would love to learn more about this opportunity. Can I request a capability briefing, right? Now, during that meeting, again, demonstrate your value, right? Demonstrate why you deserve this particular contract, why your value proposition is great, right? And if it's a good fit for the organization, I promise you, they will help you, okay? The Osdbu is on your side. Their literal job is to help you win government contracts. That is your job. So go to them, request a capability briefing, demonstrate your value, and ask them, if you win me, who would you be talking to, right? Then they will tell you exactly who you need to be talking to, right? Now, let me give you another trick right here, right? If you go to Google and type in SBA scorecard, right? SBA scorecard, and let's go back to SBA scorecard right there, and let's find Department of Justice, right? Scroll all the way down. Let's find DOJ, right? Department of Transportation, Department of Justice, where they at? Department of Justice. You scroll down, click 2020, right? This is their scorecard. So they had an A, right? If you actually get a little closer, you'll see that they had a goal for 3% for hub zone businesses. And guess what? They only got 2.19. So when you're talking to the small business specialist and the Osdbu's office, say, hey, listen, I'm a hub zone business. I realize that you guys are not meeting your goals. So I did my market research. I know you guys buy my products and services. I also know you guys are not meeting your hub zone goals. I would love to support your organization to help you meet these hub zone goals. Can we set up a meeting to discuss our capabilities with your organization? During that meeting, you say, hey, I'm a hub zone, right? And also, I found this forecasted opportunity right here that we can do, right? I found this contract right here that is still in the market research, right? It's still in the market research that we can do. I was wondering, could you set this aside for hub zone businesses? You see what I'm saying? Now, what they're gonna do? They're gonna go advocate for you and say, hey, I have this client right here. They can do X, Y, and Z. They're a great fit for this particular contract. What are your plans for that contract? Are you gonna set this aside for hub zone, or do you have an acquisition strategy in place? If you don't, could you set it aside for small businesses, for hub zones, right? You see what I'm saying? So leverage the Osdbu's office. They are literally there to help you, but to actually succeed with the Osdbu, you must be competent, right? Come to them after you've done your market research. You know exactly what your value proposition is, and you know for a fact that you can support their agency, right? So there's two ways to do it. Find a forecasted opportunity and bring it to them and say, hey, listen, I can do this contract right here. Help me win this contract based on my capabilities. If you are a great fit, trust me, they will go advocating for you, right? If you're a bad fit, they'll say, hey, go somewhere else, right? Or send me a capability statement and just put it in the file and they'll forget about you. You see what I'm saying? Another strategy is you go to the Osdbu and say, hey, listen, right? I do IT. I'm having trouble winning government contracts. I know that you guys, buy my services. Out of curiosity, what are the prime contractors, right? Who are the prime contractors that currently have contracts with you guys that could potentially become a subcontractor with? They'll literally give you a list. They will literally give you a list of people that, that are doing business with already that need subcontractors. Reach out to them. You can even say, hey, listen, what contract vehicles are you using right now, right? Can I get a list of all the vendors on that contract vehicle? Then you now call those individuals and say, hey, my name is Desmond. I just spoke to Susie over here at Department of Justice and she wanted me to reach out to you regarding subcontracting, right? Can we set up a discussion or capability briefing to see how I can support your company? You see what I'm saying? So there's different ways to pursue it, but you need to understand how government contracting works and we can help you do exactly that, okay? If you got any kind of value from this video, please like the video. This channel is so undervalued. It's literally so undervalued. There's so much gems on this channel right here, but nobody likes the damn videos. So like the video, and I'll see you on the other side. You want contract away? Peace.